Yo, what's poppin'? No hat Blocky, baby. No hat Blocky. What is good, everyone? What is good? Who we got in here? Who we got in here? All right, looking like D-Gen Brian. What's good, brother? Mike, what's poppin'? Who else was up there at the top? Just you and Mike. All right. And Doug. I see Doug up there. And now Poe, man. What's good, brother? Allie, what is poppin'? Salt and pepper head. Yup. I'm gray as hell, brother. But I embrace it. Getting gray down here, too. Nah, that don't bother me. Haven Pack, what's happening? Excuse me. What is popping off? How is everyone today? Hopefully everybody's doing good on this this Friday afternoon. Bitcoin spiked up. Goldie, how are you, love? Bitcoin spiked up into the 95K range where I was looking for shorts, but I may have missed the short. I think it might not play out as well as we were thinking when we got to 95, but yeah, all kinds of celebrations today. What is popping, y'all? Haven Packs, thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it. Faux show. Not sure how many we have here on YouTube. It looks like 3. So it looks like a few people on X as well. Welcome all the X peeps. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We'll get down to some charts here soon because I ain't got too long today. I actually may go live later on tonight, but I don't know if Brian will be able to catch it or not because he'll probably be sleeping. Sleepy little Brian. So what's popping, y'all? Everybody having a good Friday? Hopefully everybody is. All right. People starting to roll in here. We'll give it just another minute. Nah, thank you for coming in, brother. Thank you for coming in, Haven Pack. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't already, I'm gonna do the good old tradition. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. I got a little pimple coming out here. Christ, I ain't had a pimple in years. But yeah, appreciate y'all for sure. Silver purchase today. Yeah, we're purchasing silver, as you can see. The damn AI is having a tough time picking up my hair. Just showing a few comments here, and then we'll jump into the charts. The charts. But, god damn it, I need to turn my notifications off. 1 second. Or at least let me do this. I could just turn the radio down. I still need to hear them somewhat, but, oh, wow, you're amazing, Allie. Thank you. Appreciate you. Says what every time? Yeah, oh, my notifications, yeah. It's tough out here being a YouTuber, you know that? But let me play this for you real quick, just so you guys know. Yeah, we always got to throw that disclaimer in there. Don't want any issues with anybody. I've already been copyrighted for what I thought was non-copyright music, but whatever. Whatever. All right, let's jump into this since I ain't got too much time. I know I just turned you off. Give me 1 sec. Let me turn this down. Jesus, now my watch. Don't cry, get your makeup on. Brian, you're funny. You're a funny guy. All right, let's pull this up here. Pull this. You're going to hear my watch. Whatever. Whatever. All right, which view was I on? I think I was on. Where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah. We'll jump to this one real quick. Princess, welcome. Happy birthday to Princess. Have a very, very, very happy birthday. All right. Let's jump into it. All right. Like I said, I was looking for shorts at this zone. I may have missed it. We did just fill this imbalance here. If we come down a little further, possibly a retest of this zone here of the 94.4. I will be looking to add to my long that I am in from. Wow. I think I'm in from down here, 88K range. Let me check that real quick. Yep. Actually, I'm in from 86. So I jumped in my long right here. We retest this line and I jumped in. And boom. Boom. Hell yeah. What color is my hair? Gray. No hat today. This is all natural. This is no dye. All natural color. Salt and pepper. I call it the experience look. David, what's good, brother? Yes, you can call it that for sure. The silver fox. That's funny. Yeah, so Bitcoin could possibly come down and retest this high here. Possibly coming down to sweep these lows. Hopefully that is the case. A little more efficient move up. However, on the daily time frame, let's jump to that. I've had this box marked out for some time now. This is a local golden pocket here, as you can see. This range at least. Huh. Now I noticed something. I don't remember. That's odd because I don't remember this golden pocket being this low. I could have sworn it was up here in this range, right around this high here. So actually, we're above the golden pocket, so that's a decent sign. We are working our way to the 786 of this whole move here. If you don't know, that's 78% of the retrace back up. If we get above this 786, I will entertain the idea of a new high, or at least coming up and tagging this high, possibly a sweep, swing failure pattern, and back down. But until that happens, there's always a possibility of coming back down into this range here. As you can see right here, we do have a pretty big inefficiency here. So we have imbalance in the chart. So this is going to be heavy resistance here at 95,400 roughly. So expect to either chop sideways. Now, we all know Friday pumps normally lead into weekend dumps. So I don't think we're going to get any dump action. It's like really bad. Give me 1 second. Let me mute this damn conversation. X chat is flying off the rocker. Let me mute this for 8 hours. Let me go in and mute this for 8 hours. And then we won't hear my watch anymore. Sorry about that. All right, we should be good unless more chats go popping. I'm trying to work on showing you guys the charts because I get so deep into the charts I don't even look at chat. So this one is the higher, smaller range. Someone in the front yard bring Be right back. Pew pew time. Flopping Groper. What is poppin', brother? My man stopping in the chat. What's happening, brother? It's funny you say that because I was just getting ready to pull up the indicator. What is poppin', flopping Groper? Happy to have you in here, man. So I'm still learning on this indicator. I get a lot of my info from. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I get a lot of my info from Greg. Now Julie's chat's popping off. I get a lot of my info from Greg and Cody, which is Jungle Beast. So I would love to get some more info from you, Flopping Groper, on how exactly you use this indicator. My time has been so swamped with trying to get in the Discord. I probably will end up paying for another month just to get some more knowledge out of it. But okay, now I got to mute this one. Sorry. Jesus. All right. My wife gets mad at me for my damn phone dinging so damn much. But it's happening. Good to see you. Keep grinding. Keep it up. Thank you, brother. Crypto Face is coming next. Mike Vollmer, great day. All right. The Anchor VWAPs are quite handy. Yeah, absolutely. Now, these anchor themselves. This is Flopping Groper's indicator. I like to use it more on your lower time frames, like the. Now I got a work call. This is why live streaming at work isn't that easy. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. I'm a freaking busy guy, as I said. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's jump back into this. All right. We did come down and we are supporting on the previous day VWAP. So, with that being said, let's jump down to the 4 hour real quick. Jesus, man. I thought when you mute these on your phone, it would do it on the watch, but sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with that. We are above the daily VWAP, so we are going to keep snaking around that. As you can see, we kind of, respectfully stay above it or below it. This has been retested already, as you can see with this last 4 hour candle. So we have 3 hours. Okay, so this one just switched over 25 minutes ago. I've got a brick that works great with watches. Did you draw the pew pew po? Yeah, so Jesus, man. All right. All right. I'm doing it. Let's turn this volume. All right, there we go. Now it should not ding anymore. Sorry. All right, let me turn this off because I flash my indicators. I did notice that our lower time frames were starting to print some divs here. Okay, this is the 4 hour. So unless this momentum wave comes up above this one here, more than likely, if we stay sideways or start coming down a little bit here, it will print some bear div. Now, remember, bear div with high green money flow doesn't play out as well as bear div with red money flow. So just remember that. VWAP on, unfortunately, right now I just cannot afford Market Cipher. So I use the free version. Well, it's not even the free version, it's the fake one. So maybe Flop and Grover can help me out with some type of some help with that, maybe. Because I'd love to have Market Cipher. I just can't afford it right now. I am looking at this 4-hour inefficiency here. So if we do get some bear div, I kind of do expect this imbalance here to get taken. Now, we also have an imbalance down here at 86. Whether or not we come back down to 86, I would doubt it because momentum is pretty strong to the upside. So, but it's something you never rule out. You never rule out more downside. So, just like I still don't rule out 72K. And the reason I say that is because the full imbalance was not taken. And most of the times for an efficient move, that imbalance will get taken. So just note that. Now we do have a slight imbalance here at 93. So maybe a test of that first. I don't know. He opens the door when he comes. She goes to work. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Brian. Sorry, I keep missing some of the chat. All right, we got 16 lovely people in here. Thank you all to all 16 of you. This right here kind of does scare me, but it is an indecision candle. The wick is just as high as it is low. So we kind of are working on where we want to go here. High wicks in a key zone are never a great thing, but unless we close below this high here, I'm not too scared right now. So what's the 1 hour look like? Let's see. How's the stream for you guys? Does it seem okay? Not glitchy, nothing like that? Read the charts later or the chat. I'm like, how do you want me to do that? So yeah, 1 hour don't look too bad. We are printing a red dot down here, so we probably will get some sideways to down action. Like I said, I'm hoping to come down in this range here, 93, 93.4, 93.6, somewhere in there. That's my hopes to possibly add to my long. To sweep this low be sweet. Bear with me because I haven't actually looked at the charts since last night. These imbalances down here, I'd love for them to get filled, but they don't have to. This one the other day, I had my box drawn out to add to my long, and because I went off this imbalance over here, it did wick down and touch it, but if you notice here, this wick did not fill this full imbalance. That imbalance is down at 91.5. So that's not why I didn't add to my long. I would have added to my long because it came into my box, but I wasn't looking at the charts when it did this. Yeah, Sui's looking pretty good, actually. So, like I said, down on these lower time frames, did just print. As you can see, this red dot or this momentum wave is lower. So we do have somewhat a bear div here. This may have played out. We don't have to go any lower, but we are now back under this line at 95.1. So we want to work our way back above this line here. which that line I do believe is another high from, yeah, right here. But we are breaking structure. This is a sweep to me. So we very well could come down some from here. And that's just my opinion. RSI is pretty jacked up high. So, but as long as we stay above the 50%, we have momentum to the upside. So, and that's pretty much it on Bitcoin. I'm kind of upset I did miss this short here, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Damn, Brian's the only one in the chat. Jesus. 17 lovely people in here. Yeah, this wick does worry me a little bit, but, and as you can see, we had the same thing right here. We come down a little bit, probably, we come down about 3%. So watch for some type of retracement here. Let's see what 3% brings us. Roughly down to 92, which ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. This is the stuff I do for Blocky. I'm paid. You're a mess. And actually, we can get rid of this now that we're above it. Yeah, lower time frames ain't looking the greatest, but stuff's already starting to play out. Momentum wave's already coming down. Price action really isn't coming down much. So look for this to turn around. VWAP's curving, heading up. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. I do expect a run to the 786, which is up here at 99K. So I think that now that we are above the golden pocket, I do believe that 76 is a key range. If we can get above that, I'm entertaining new highs. Anybody got any questions? Any freaking questions? But yeah, let's check the weekly real quick. Weekly is looking great. That green dot really shot us off. I mean, this is in 1 week, we're up 13% in 1 week. Well, we went up 13%. We're currently sitting at 12%. Crypto Carter, what's popping, brother? Mark Dutch, what's happening? All the good peeps. All the good peeps. Yeah, as you can see, I had this as it's a supply zone. It's a order block. I also had it as the point of control. Let's see if that's still accurate. Because for some reason, my golden pocket has moved a good bit, and I'm not exactly sure why. Let's see. Let's just pull the whole thing. Yeah, we're struggling on that point of control right now. But if we regain this point of control, the likelihood of hitting the value area high is very likely. So I do know that there's a good bit of volume here. It's not too much. 85K sitting there, so it's not a ton, but it's enough. You ain't kidding, Mark. You ain't kidding. That's white, and that's natural. I'm only 40 years old, brother. It shows you how stressful my job. Nah, my job ain't that stressful. But yeah, we are definitely resisting on this 95-400 range. Pretty heavily, but if we can work above that, we will get to the value area high. Salt and pepper. I'm trying to find. Yeah. So for an efficient move up, we want to come down to at least 88. It sucks, but we want to close all this imbalance here. Even though there's still some down here, you know, it doesn't have to because Bitcoin moves like crazy when it's strong. Mind you, on the daily, the red dot will print soon. That VWAP is awfully close to that zero line. Y'all mess. Y'all mess. All right. Any coins y'all want to see quick? That's pretty much Bitcoin. I was looking at 95 for a short. It's not really giving me a great entry. Like I said, the lower time frames have some bear div, but it doesn't seem to be playing out like I thought it was going to. And now that we're above the golden pocket, that's a pretty good sign. Am I buying anything? Well, I always buy me some Bitcoin all the time. I kind of every pay I'll throw something in there, whether it's $5 even. I'm always buying Bitcoin. But I bought some a little bit more Crow, and I've been buying some Peak as well. And then a few meme coins that I think might have a future. Like there's this one. I haven't checked it today, but it's called Tokery Finance. And it actually seems like it'd be a pretty cool coin in the future. Tokery, as I think it's Tokery Finance. It's kind of like an AI play, I guess. But they do have a website and it seemed pretty cool. So I don't even think I told Brian about that one. I'm sure he's seen it on Solana. It's on Solana, so. And I still like Solana. Let's check ETH for Brian. See how this moved? Come down, filled that imbalance. You got a wick here and a wick here. That's a pretty efficient move. So this really has nothing to retrace to at the bottom side. Even right here, comes down, filled that imbalance. It didn't quite fill this one, but it doesn't have to fill them all. Like hemorrhoids. Too bad. Use case is basically useless. You're right. I was telling Brian that it seems like all the coins that actually do something in cryptocurrency just they struggle the most. I know one thing, gold is off the rocker. It did come down some, but overall gold is looking crazy. Look at that. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Um, let's check out USDT dominance real quick. Yeah, this lost a pretty major uptrend the other day. Right here, if you watch this chart, that would have been your long on Bitcoin. Right there. I do kind of expect this thing to get back to this high here, up at 6.76%. It doesn't have to, but I kind of expect it to. Or it comes back down to this range here, sweeping these lows, and then back up. But what would that do for Bitcoin? Yeah, that would mean Bitcoin coming up rejecting off this probably the 786 and then back down. That may be what happens. We come up into this box, hit 99, 98 range, and then back down to 88 or so, faking people out to the downside, thinking, oh, well, the bear market's definitely on. And then up from there. I don't know. Market structure hasn't told me any different yet. We have broke market structure ever since we got above 88. So I would look to 88 range for a retest. Come back, retest this high here. You're also filling that imbalance, that major imbalance right here. So, yeah. Yeah, we're always late to everything. But all in all, Bitcoin's not looking too bad. I mean, the DXY's falling off a rock, as you can see. Broke its lows here. So DXY is looking like shite. Let's take a look at Sui. All right. Definitely a market structure switch here. We broke this high, 278. Lots of inefficiency on Sui, though. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out yet. Red dot is in the making. Still red money flow, but it is curving up heavy on the daily for Sui. End of the bull. Well, like I said, I do believe that the 786 range will give us more insight on that. It's either going to be the start of the bear or the beginning of the next leg up. Yeah, lots of inefficiency on Sui. So this right here is just asking to get taken back. That type of movement, especially this. Hold on one sec. Come on. Especially this right here. This move right here. More than likely, that'll get taken. It's just my opinion. This was way too easy for the people longing, and they never make it that easy. U-shaped ACs in my window? Huh, I don't think I've seen those yet. Looks like it's going to rain here. Is there any coins y'all want to see before the end today? Because I am going to be doing my driving live too. I didn't realize it was 12:44 already. Any coins? I think Brian said peak. Unless he was just answering me when I said I was buying it. Oof. Might be another good time to buy. Mavia? Okay. Yeah, see, I don't really care for this type of movement. This damn coin. Yeah, if Bitcoin comes down some, this is probably going to take all this. At least coming back down to 11 cents. All right, I see a few for Mavia. Just letting you know that this type of movement is, yeah, it's just asking to get take back. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I do. Mavia, nice. Nice little double bottom here. And this is the 1 hour chart. Break a structure, come back down, retest, fill the imbalance here. It was slight, but it was there. It didn't even fill it all. Oh well. She pushing up, ain't she? However, this thing's down probably. Wow. On the higher time frame, we really haven't broke structure yet. We did make a higher low here with no divs. So we want to push back above 51 cents and then reclaim 72 cents. And then this thing will start pushing up into its zone of $1.64. But until it reclaims 51, I see no structure change on this at all, other than this higher low, but which should lead into a local higher high. So look for 71 cents to break. Now, unfortunately, today I don't have enough time to get into. I wanted to get into, like I said, I might go live later on and look at like Coinalyze and just look at the open interest and CVD and see if we have any type of CVD divergence or anything, and just see what's going on in the market as far as what's causing this move to go up. Is it longs? Is it longs or is it shorts, or why is this move going up? But everybody should note that above every high you have people shorting this. So what's the opposite of a short is a buy. So when your short gets stopped out, it's a buy order. So when this price starts working up into these highs here, if you see resistance and wicks to the top side, that means that the sellers are in control. Because if you wick up above these highs, you're hitting buy orders, which should technically send price up. If you don't see price action moving up, it means that the sellers are in control, and vice versa for the bottom side. Down here, you have people going long. So their stops are sell orders. If price was to come down into this and you're getting wicks up, keeping price above this bottom, it means the buyers are in control. Hopefully you guys understand that. STD divergence. No, CVD. CVD. All right, we got 15 lovely people watching. All right. One day I'll be saying 1,000 people. You just watch. I keep learning every day. So, daily time frame on Mavia does have imbalances to the top side, so I expect those to get filled at some point if we continue this bull run. But that's why I look at Bitcoin all the time, because Bitcoin tells the story. Bitcoin is the one that's going to make all these coins move. But Mavia has a long way to go. So if you are into buying Mavia, now is buy time. Wow, this thing really got beat down. I mean, do we expect this to make a new high? Anyone? Because I don't own Mavia. I'm just curious to see what it's down. Let's go to the weekly real quick. What'd you say? Better what? Better change your name to BitBoy then? Nah. Nah. It's so weird because, like, wow, this thing is down 96% from its high back in just a year ago. Wow. So on the weekly time frame, you obviously want to push above 71 cents, but then your next resistance is $2.52. So if you do reclaim 71, it may be worth taking along to at least $2.50. Block Boy? Block Boy Crypto. No, but I am changing my shorts to it's not going to be Blocky breakdown anymore. It's going to be the crypto weather report. I thought that was cool. I think it's different. I don't really care what anybody else thinks. Another coin. I got about 5-10 minutes here. Yup, crypto weather report with Blocky Crypto. Blocky Mac fingers. Y'all crazy. Walrus? Wally World? All right, it's sitting at resistance right now. You break this resistance and start closing above 59 cents, 60 cents. And this thing could fill this whole wick. If this is a good coin, and I am buying some of this, so if this is a good coin, it's going to take this. Which I'm hearing good things about it, so I don't see why it wouldn't close above 60 cents. Four-hour, not much different. You need, yeah. The only thing I can say on this coin is it needs to close above 60 cents. As you can see right now, it's resisting. There is bearish divergence on the 4-hour, which is never a good sign. So maybe this comes back down to maybe this order block down in here, down at 44 cents. Possibly. It don't have to work all the way down there. It could just sweep these lows here at 48 cents, somewhere in there, fill this imbalance here and then up. But 4-hour bearish divergence is never a good sign. With red money flow, it is trying to creep up in the green, but JR, what's popping, brother? Nice to finally have you in here, man. But yeah, Walrus is looking like 60 cents. It needs to get above that. So look for these imbalances to get filled. It doesn't have to, but more than likely it will. It did over here. You know, when this was moving up here, we were like, oh no, it's not going to come back down to these lows again, and it did. So this just looks like accumulation to me. 1, 2, 3 hits to the high. No sweep yet. You know, if it was going to sweep, it would have came up in this range here, 62, 63, 64 cents, and then wick back down. So far it's not looking too bad, but it does have some divs on it. Well, thank you. And unfortunately, I don't have too long today because I'm sitting out here at lunch. I got to get off in the next 5 minutes, but I really appreciate that. I really do, JR. Thank you. JR is a good guy. I talked to him, you know, a few times in Princess's chat. I'm happy to learn some things from him. Hopefully you can jump in my Discord, man. My link is down in the description, so jump on into my Discord, man. I'm happy to learn anything I can from you. I know he's a pretty decent trader, and yeah, I like learning, so hopefully I can pick up a few pointers from him. Poor OM. Wow. You think we'll ever fill this imbalance? I don't know. Like I thought for sure, being that OM was a decent coin, a decent RWA play, that this would have retraced up at least 50% of this, but it's really not looking great. I did play some trades on this. I did long from here and made about 800% on this. Just this play here. Again, I don't trade with thousands of dollars, so it wasn't like I became rich, but I did make money on it. So, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter if it's $1 or $1,000. As long as you're green, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Did you all say any? Okay, Walrus, I did it. Oh, vet. I forgot. Who said vet? I think it was Goldie that said vet. So let me look at VeChain, and then unfortunately, I got to get the hell off. Like I said, I may go live later just to chill. I'm trying to change up the show where I'm more just chilling with you guys and not so much just running through the charts. But when you do that, when I work a 9 to 5 job, well, it's not really 9 to 5, it's 6 to 2. But when I work a job like that, I got to do, I got to fly through this because I only have a half hour for lunch. JC, what's good, brother? All right, let's look at VeChain real quick for Goldie. I like to look at the spot trading view charts because it gives you the most data. All right. Daily time frame. All right. So for vet, it did break local structure. However, I would like to see a close above 27 cents. So it's in the range that we want to keep. It did fill most of its imbalance right here. So it's a pretty efficient move. Um, there is an imbalance sitting up here. There's an order block right here. Fast move down, imbalance. So if it can close above, start closing some daily candles above 27 cents, this more than likely will start working its way up. And obviously, money flows downhill. So once Bitcoin starts pushing higher, if that happens, then money will flow downhill into the better coins. But you know, noticing the other day that, so this is Blocky's launch, yeah, pretty much. I do go home in an hour, and I'll be live on my drive again. So yeah, for VeChain, look for a close above 2 cents, 7368 roughly, and we will start working up into this imbalance here. But we need to start breaking some structure here on the daily time frame. I guarantee you lower time frames have broke structure, obviously. Yeah. Trying to. 2.7 cents is, well, I don't like saying 2.7 cents because it's not 2.7. It's 2 cents, 7592 is the high where we want to close above that. And that's pretty much all I can do right now because I got to get back from lunch. But I really do appreciate all 18 of you watching. And this will get better for me. as work slows down through the summer, I'll be able to hang out a little more. I may end up changing the times. I don't know. I try to accommodate everybody by going live in the middle of the day, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I want to get more time with the charts. So that's why I'll either do like a 12 o'clock stream and then maybe like a 4 or 5 o'clock stream. I don't know. But so from there, it is what it is. And nah, I love, showing my my view of the market. So, all right, if I go live later, I will let everybody know. And I appreciate the 19, 20 people that were in here today. I really appreciate everybody. What the hell is that? A sandwich or a donut? What is that? What is that, Brian? I don't know what the hell that is. So he sends it again. A waffle? What do you think? I'm waffling this? I just wish I could be on the charts all day. I would probably live stream for 4 hours if I could. I enjoy it that much. I always waffle shit. And thanks for the support, Brian. I know you're just fucking with me, so. But nah, seriously, appreciate all you guys. I will be live on my drive today. No stops. Thank the Lord. So, and I will go live tomorrow as well. Faux show. We'll just sit down and chill, and I'll look at whatever you guys want to look at. But I am getting better every day. So just bear with me. We'll all get there. And I appreciate all you guys. I will see you on my drive home. So thank you all for watching. Sorry it wasn't longer, but I just wanted to get on here and really show Bitcoin and what I was thinking with that. So, okay, that's cool, Brian. Nice. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. You all are the best. And I'll see you in a little bit. Blocky out.